Oh my gosh. This is so crazy. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm getting set up here. And this is the deck I'm using. It's my very first deck. Well, maybe not the very first, because I had one when I was a kid. But yeah, I haven't done this in so long. But I still remember a couple things. And hopefully this comes out the way that it's meant to. I hope whatever messages come out are received by the people that it's intended for. But I'm just really nervous because, like, let me tell y'all, the last time I did a tarot reading, everything I saw came true. And it was just so scary. And I just never did it again because I was that creeped out. So, yeah, bear with me. I'm so nervous. I'm nervous. I probably shouldn't be. All right. So, I'm gonna pull 3 just to see what our starting energy is. Okay. So we have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. We also have the 9 of Wands, and we have the Lovers in reverse. Someone's being kind of wasteful. There's definitely some sort of chaos between the 7 of Pentacles and the Lovers in reverse. Both of these are in reverse. So maybe it's a situation, it could be a relationship. Doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. It could be someone you're close to, like a family member, maybe a friend. But there is some sort of fallout. It could be a business relationship because if the 7 of Pentacles is in reverse, this is why I should have got some Oracle cards, because this would have been a perfect time to pull those. What is this? That's 2. So it's the Justice card and the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so whatever it is, I'm picking up on a relationship. And whatever this relationship was, it definitely messed with your money. But because of this Justice here, in some way it's going to balance out. See, these are the 2 cards I pulled afterwards. So you have Justice and you also have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, which Justice is a good sign. But with this 2 of Pentacles in reverse, it's almost like you're forcing it, or someone's forcing it. Someone is trying to force this balance that, No, this is a really, this is bad. This is bad. Maybe, yeah, that something very unfortunate happened. It could have been some type of dispute over money. Not necessarily something that fucked up your money, but if there was a dispute of some sort. Something happened with someone that you're very close to. Something happened. You know, maybe there was a situation where they were caught in the middle. It could have been a choice between you and someone else. It could have been a choice between you and maybe another obligation, maybe um There was a choice that they made, and the choice wasn't you. It could have been a situation that they chose money over you, because the Seven of Pentacles, it's almost like they pretty much just gave up. So, hmm. It's just really confusing because you do have the Nine of Wands upright. And this is always a good sign because it's more so about stability in a sense. So I'm assuming that whatever this conflict is, whatever this was with the person that you deeply care about, you're still being resilient through it all. I need some oracle cards. Because there's just something that's really not clear about the Seven of Pentacles. It's something to do with money, but I'm not really getting much. Let me see if I can pull at least three more. Oh, those just fell out. Oh, and it's three. What are these? So now there's Judgment in reverse. I don't get how we have Justice upright and then Judgment in reverse. This is very messy. You also have the Knight of Swords upright and the Page of Swords upright. So this 8 cards total. 8, infinity. I feel like the story is complete now. So there was someone that you were close to, somebody that was a huge part of your life in some way. Could be a romantic connection, could be a business connection, it could be family, a friend, but there was definitely a fallout. And you've been taking it like a champ. You've been pretty resilient this whole time. So it's not like the fallout affected you. However, maybe you feel like this was all for nothing. Like maybe this relationship was a waste of time. It could be again a business partnership or some type of connection that you had, somebody that was a major part of your life. You could be feeling like it was just a complete waste of time and you might have invested so much, and that's why the Seven of Pentacles is in reverse. You feel like you wasted time on this person. That's that's about it. You wasted time on somebody that you deeply cared about, because I'm assuming that the energy wasn't reciprocated, or maybe, like I said, there was a choice, and when they had to make this choice, they didn't choose you. And there will be some sort of justice, and that justice may or may not be like a legal situation type justice. It might be just something where everything will start to make sense, or everything will come full circle, and you'll understand why the fallout had to happen. You'll understand why it didn't work out, and it'll be much to your benefit. So maybe that's the justice. The justice is you finding peace in the situation and moving on and letting that be that. And even if you feel like you might have wasted time on this person, nothing is ever really a waste. And I'm not saying that based on the cards, but I'm just saying life experience, nothing is ever truly a waste. Like, it sucks. And I know what it's like to feel like I wasted time on people, because I've definitely done that. But nothing is ever a waste. Like, there's always some sort of lesson to be learned. And it does guide you right to where you need to be. So I don't know, because, like, again, with the second draw, you have justice, and you also have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So it's almost like you're trying to force this justice, I guess. You're trying to force some type of balance. But it's not really going to work that way. Like, you can't really force yourself to have peace. Peace comes like once you understand, like you have to come to an understanding of your situation. You have to accept your situation. Like this isn't something that can be forced, but you will get your justice. Eventually, you will have your peace of mind. You will be able to heal from this situation, this connection, whoever it was that rejected you, the person that didn't choose you. And maybe that's why judgment is in reverse, because it's like you're holding yourself up. There might be some past energy still lingering about this situation. I said lingering. No, there might be some past energy still lingering because it's your refusal to move on. Because again, with this relationship, it was somebody that was close to you, somebody that meant something to you. So I know relationships like that, they're not so easy to let go. I mean, and that's just the fact of life. Someone that's been there for you, might have seen you at your worst, might have helped you through your worst, and now everything just fell apart and nothing is what it is. But you got to let it go. You got to let it go. Because I'm looking at the third draw, and both the Knight of Swords and Page of Swords are upright. So you're more than a conqueror, definitely. And you can definitely get through this. But you do have to be mindful of how you're approaching this situation. And you definitely don't want to act on emotion. That's why it's so important for you to heal. You have to heal. You have to heal. Otherwise, this is where you're going to be stuck at. You're going to be stuck feeling like everything is a waste. And like I said, nothing is ever truly a waste. Like you have to look at the bright side of things. Because I really do believe everything happens for a reason, and nothing's going to happen that's going to take you out of alignment. And just because it didn't work out doesn't mean your life is over. Let me see. Wait, I have someone asking for a career read. I can do that. Is there anything specific you want to know, Sarah? Oh, hopefully she didn't get offline. But Sarah, if you come back, just let me know what your specific question is, and I can do a reading for you. But yeah, coming back to the collective reading, yeah, this is actually a very funky one. I don't like this reading just because it's somebody that's really stuck in the past. There's somebody that, yeah, you were really hurt. You were really hurt. Yeah, the only way to release this is to let it go and just understand that nothing is ever a waste. There's no such thing as wasted time. But I'm gonna go ahead and do another reading because I did not like that one. That was very heartbreaking. Because, betrayal is never fun when you think about it. Like, especially if it's involving a situation where somebody had a choice and they didn't choose you, and you probably feel like they should have chose you. Common sense would have told them to choose you. So yeah, that sucks. Whoever's going through that, I'm so sorry. But you do have to let that go. Because you're stuck. You're stuck in that past energy and it's not taking you anywhere. But like I said, you will get your justice. Eventually everything will come full circle. Hopefully this round will be a little happier. Because I like happy readings. I want good stuff to happen to people. Like, first three off top. We have the King of Swords in reverse, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles. What is going on? Y'all, this is what we have. Hmm. I really don't like this energy. Like, what is in the air today? All right. So, someone is definitely doing something weird behind your back. And I'm wondering if this might be residual energy from the first reading, cuz I don't, the energy just seems kind of similar. Someone betrayed you. They might have even been kind of fake, two-faced. And with the Page of Pentacles, you got to focus on yourself. No, I need to get some oracle cards after this reading, but let me get two more. So the Page of Wands in reverse, and nah, I'm about to throw this back. The Seven of Swords in reverse. Oh my God. Let me make sure nothing funky is going on with my cards, because okay, no, they're all upright. Like, what the heck? What are the odds? You're surrounded by a lot of fake people, and it's draining you of your energy. That's what's going on. So, as far as the first reading, it might have been a situation where it was more than one relationship, to where, again, they didn't choose you. And it, excuse me, might not have been in a theatrical sense. Like, it's me or them. It might have been a certain thing to where it was um, like, say for instance, like you want to go to the movies with your friends, but then they get like another type of invitation, and they take that invitation, but then they tell you that they can't go to the movies with you for some made up reason. It could be like that type of not choosing you, if that makes sense. But it seemed like you're surrounded by a lot of fake people, because yeah, Page of Wands in reverse, that's not a good sign. And you also have the King of Swords in reverse. People are plotting against you, and they're being hella fake. Oh, no, 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 no. You just need to do a clean sweep and get rid of everybody. You cannot trust anybody that you're around at this time. Focus on your goals to bring great success. And that's like the best advice that you have in this situation, because no. But on the bright side, with the Seven of Swords in reverse, you will learn the truth about these people, but I don't imagine it's gonna go well. Like, this will be devastating for you in the worst way. Like, you're actually gonna figure out just how fake some of these people are. Let me shuffle before this third pull, because I three more cards. And what are they? Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords upright, the Star upright. That's more like it. And also the Three of Pentacles upright. So, yeah, you got to cut these people off, because you're the star. You're the star. And you have a lot of good things coming for you. But the thing of it is, you have to be focused on you and only you. You have to cut these people off, because these people do not mean you any good whatsoever. They're very fake. They're two-faced. They are backstabbers. They're betraying you in real time. You need to cut these people off. It's a lot of people. You could be a part of a friend group. It could be coworkers. If it's coworkers, that means you need to find a new job. But based on the third pool, things are looking up because you can have success, you can have prosperity, but y'all ain't never heard it's like, okay, depending on who you're surrounded by, those people can actually block you from your blessings. Like y'all ain't never heard nothing like that. Like the company you keep actually will make or break your destiny. And it goes without saying, like sometimes God or the universe or whoever you believe in, they will withhold certain blessings until you get rid of certain people. And that's because you can't get this blessing while they're around, because either they're going to help you lose that blessing or they get to benefit off of that blessing and they don't even deserve it. Like you have to get rid of those people to get to your blessing though. You have to, because like I said, you're the star. You are the star. And they know there'll be nothing without you. And that's probably why they hating on you so hard. Because for all these people to be trying to gang up on you and they're plotting against you, they're just ready and willing to betray you. Yeah, you are hot shit. Because people don't be going after people that ain't got nothing going for themselves. I'm going to tell y'all that. So that's the second read. Because, yeah, you need to get rid of those people, whoever it is that you're surrounded by. Because ain't nothing worse than a two-faced person in the first place. I always tell people, I think people who are two-faced are worse than jealous people. Because two-faced people, like, you never really know where you stand with them. And jealous people, they could fuck up your life, but at least you know they don't like you. This is going to be my third and final pull. Hopefully this is good. Hopefully this is good. And all of these are just general reads. Because I don't know. Oh, one is already jumping out. Two of Cups in reverse. I don't know. I should have burned some sage before I started pulling cards, because ain't no way. I need two more. Just like that. Oh, this is three more. Well, I got to take one out anyway. All right. 10 of Wands upright and 9 of Wands upright. So there's still some stability here. What is this one about? Hmm. So this one isn't really about people. You're going through a certain situation in life. People may be involved, or it could just be something that you're trying to resolve within yourself. But there's a feeling of disconnectedness. Like maybe you're just really not. Because the Two of Cups is about communication. So if it's in reverse, yeah, you might be not necessarily a hermit. It could be a situation where you're feeling, you might be having a rough patch, or there might be something going on in your life that really has you down right now. I hear sirens. There's sirens in the distance. That might be a sign. Not entirely sure. I don't know about my next pull, but let's see. Sirens. If Are you sick? There's something that is going on in your life to where you do feel like you're pretty much isolated. You're alone. You probably haven't been in communication with many people. You haven't talked to many people, ignoring calls, ignoring texts, emails, all that. But there's hope. Because if you have the 10 of wands and the 9 of wands upright, that means there's still something, there's an anchor somewhere in your situation. Like there's something in the midst of what you're going through that's keeping you grounded. And you might have tried something and maybe failed, but there is always another way to do something. So whatever this is, whatever the situation is that has you down and in your feelings, whatever it is bothering you, troubling you, whatever the situation is, try to consider everything from different perspectives, different angles. Try to look at it a different way because there's more than one way to skin a cat. Let me see. Because this fell out when I only needed two, and I don't know if I'm supposed to hold on to this or not. But there is a message on the card. It's the Four of Wands upright. And it's saying to be ready for the opportunity you worked for. So I'm just going to keep this on the side because this might, I feel like it has something to do with this reading. I just don't know what. I need two more cards. It could be a mental health situation. Like maybe you were diagnosed with something. Maybe depression, PTSD maybe. Maybe you're triggered by something. Maybe you had a psychotic break. What are these cards? More wands. Like, what is going on? I just shuffled. I swear to God. So even though emotionally you might be doing bad, like, you're still grounded in something. Let's see. The Five of Wands upright. But then the King of Wands is in reverse. So yeah, it's like with the King of Wands in reverse, there's almost like an air of stubbornness. Like you want things to be your way and only your way, as if that's the only way to do things. And that's not how you should approach life. I'm going to tell you that right now. Because it's almost like those manifestation gurus tell you, like, you're not really supposed to focus on the how it comes. You're supposed to only focus on the what, like focus on the end result and what it is that you actually want. But when you focus on the details way too much, when you focus on how it's going to get it done, and you want it like a specific way, the manifestation is not going to come because essentially you're placing limits on the universe, because the universe has infinite ways of making your dreams come true. So that's what I feel like this King of Wands in reverse is. Whatever the situation is that you're going through, it could have to do with work. It could be marriage. You know, maybe the way your friendships are going. It's like you have like this set idea of how everything is supposed to go, and life does not work that way. So then the first pull makes sense. Then there's always another way to do something. So yeah, like I said, you have to look at things from another, not just one angle, but just like consider every angle. Consider, there might be a way, there might be something about the situation and you're not seeing it that way. In which case you need to release it. Whatever it is that, whatever it is, you need to release your expectations. You have to let that go and just let it happen as it's supposed to happen. Yeah, because you're too fixated on whatever this is. Like, you're not letting it happen. Like you're way too, I don't know. You could be a perfectionist, maybe. Maybe. Because people who are perfectionists, it's like I don't know. They actually creep me out. But no offense, but like, yeah, nothing is ever going to be perfect. And it's not going to be your type of perfect, even if it was. All right, 3 more cards. So, last pull. We have the Ten of Swords upright, 5 of Cups in reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles. Hmm. So, yeah, once you let go, things will actually be, your life will be much smoother. I'll say that. Stop focusing on the details because the details really don't matter. Nothing ever happens the way we plan. Yeah. So, whatever this is that didn't work out the way that you intended, whatever the situation is, yeah, you just have to let that be that and let it go. It's finished, it's dead, move on. It didn't work out the way you wanted it to, and that's okay. Let it go. Let it go. Because that's the only way you're going to become the Queen of Pentacles. That's it. So, yeah, another reading where the message is basically to focus on yourself and let go. You know, focus on the dream. Again, don't be so focused on the details to where you pretty much limit the universe or God, if you believe in God. Don't place limits like that because everything doesn't have to happen your way in order for you to be successful. Because I feel like the best successes, just speaking in general, they happen by surprise and they happen on accident. It's not something that you actually plan. I feel like the most successful people didn't necessarily become successful on purpose. It just happened. It just happened. But yeah, don't focus so much on the details. Keep your eyes on the prize, but more than anything, pour into yourself. Pour into yourself, and that's pretty much it. Yeah. Because I know it's disappointing to not have things go as planned, but whatever it is, whatever your anchor is, whatever, I mean, whatever your dream is, because that's what the anchor could be, it's valid. Like, whatever it is keeping you stable is very valid. That's the thing that you need to hold on to. So again, if this is the dream, that's the anchor. If that's like what's keeping you stable, focus on that. Let go of the details. But it's going to come true. You just have to let go. Let go and let God. But I really want to come back to this card, the Four of Wands, because this just randomly popped out. I didn't ask for it to pop out, but it did. And the message is be ready for the opportunity you've worked for. So I guess that goes back to the third reading. Just be ready. Just be ready. Let go of being a perfectionist. Let go of trying to plan everything down to the details, because the details really aren't important. Whatever your blessing is, if it's meant for you, it's going to find you regardless. And it's not going to be in the way that you expect. It's not going to be in the way that you even thought of. But that opportunity, like, you've worked for this and you probably worked your whole life for this, but it's yours. Whatever the blessing is, it's yours. And you have nothing to worry about. So that's all the time I have. I might do more of these. I don't know. I'll put up another poll to see how y'all felt about this one. And if you're catching the playback, you can still leave a comment if you feel so inclined. But yeah, next time I do a reading, I'm gonna have some oracle cards because I feel like the oracle cards fill in a lot of gaps that I'm not able to see with just the tarot cards alone. Because the second reading, like, that actually threw me for a loop because it was like the same energy from the first one. And I don't know, like, if I'm going to be delivering messages to people, I want everything to be clear. And I actually want to make sure that I'm confirming whatever it is that I'm getting off of these cards. So, oracle cards, I'm going to start shopping around for those. But yeah. Yeah. Hang in there, y'all, because the first two readings are kind of tough. The third one, it wasn't as bad, but it just seems like a lot of people are going through it interpersonally, at least. Like, your relationships are kind of rocky right now, or at least that's the energy that I'm getting. But yeah, it sucks, but you'll be okay. Focus on yourself, take care of yourself, pour into yourself, put you first, set boundaries. And I know for a lot of people, you might not be the best at setting boundaries, and it does take practice, but definitely do that. Be mindful of the company you keep because they could be blocking your blessings. Beware of people who are not trustworthy. They're snakes, two-faced, maybe even jealous, backstabbers. Speaking of, um, if a snake bites you once, they will bite you again. So I'm picking up that somebody has accepted somebody back into their life that's not supposed to be there. And that's just like a channeled message. It's not from the cards, but somebody accepted somebody back into their life that's not supposed to be there. They fucked you up once and they will finish you off. So whoever that person you let back in, start putting them boundaries up, and you ain't got to do it instant, or you can do it instant. I mean, I don't know. Everybody has different personalities, but like you can instantly block them, no phone, no social media, or you can kind of like phase it out. But regardless of how you do it, that person got to go because they already done showed you that you can't trust them. And it is somebody that you kind of lost some love for them. So it's not going to be hard to cut them off, but also you did want to give them a second chance, but um it's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. I don't know who that's for, but if you're watching, it's not a good idea. Go ahead and let that be that. It was fun while it lasted, but it ended, and it ended for a reason. But yeah, that's all I have for today. Thank you all for tuning in. And like I said, I will be back, but the next time I come back, I'm gonna have some oracle cards because yeah, I like to have clarity. So I will see y'all when I see y'all, because y'all know I don't be on here like that. But I do love y'all and I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for getting me to 25K, and let's make it a 50K. Bye, y'all.